I'm down here at the edge of the Quinnimant rail yard, trying to film some trains. I'm not having any luck. Members of the crew office are probably wondering what I'm doing. There's the Chesapeake, Ohio kitten, which became the Sassy kitten. CSX. CSNXT. You can still see the Chesapeake, Ohio under the CSX. You see the C and the N. Of course, they got a new bolded piece over top of the O. But I want to point out in the video, CSN. You can see the C and O underneath it. And over there's the sleeping kitten. I was famous logo. Apparently that was made back in the day. Chesapeake, Ohio Rail Company back in the 1930s had got that logo off some artist. I can't think of what country the artist was from, but they got that logo for the passenger service, talking about the sleeping like a kitten, sleeping symbol for the passenger service. And then Chesapeake, Ohio became Sassy System. Sassy System kept it. At some point came CSX, and that symbol was lost. Everything's still red. I may not get lucky and catch a train. But I gotta be careful where I step here. It's the old iron furnace. There's not much left of this. It's been like this as long as I can remember. Even the photos from the 1990s shows it the same way. I think the only difference between this and the 1997 photo taken that was posted on Quinnant, USA is the big humongous tree that was there got cut down. That's an old rail car. That rail car's been there as long as I can remember. Now this track here with the messed up rail, the roll over rail, I remember some train cars on it long time ago, of course. And you can see the skate marks. Oh, it's like my brother's still around. Me, him, my sister come down here. I know me and my sister is doing some photography work. But there was like a really old caboose and a really old rail car. Now actually the caboose was over there. It's still there until recently. But there were some old rail cars. I don't know how old they were, but they were really old. And they were sitting there. Everything's still red. Nothing's been on this track for quite a while. I think this track's always been this way. They were built just to store it, well, not like they are now, but these tracks were built dead end like this on purpose, just for car stores, so CSX could back rail cars in. Apparently I'm not going to get lucky and film a train. I may, but it's looking not likely. There's been some trains on here fairly recent. I'm going to walk over to the jail. I'll film the rail yard in the jail. Now something else I point out, there was another rail line up there. It's been long gone, but there's a rail line up there that actually went up to Leyland. Those towns, Greenwood and Leyland, and all these different towns. Of course, this rail line went up there too. Back in the day, they had the two different rail lines. Of course, they connected and came one rail line up there, but that second rail line, I think basically was this train passing society. That way, trains could go on both tracks up there. A brand new railroad tie, and another brand new railroad tie. Well, going to the Quinnimant jail. I've been here before. I got an older video on my YouTube from over a year ago when I first started. I think there's a train coming. Sounds like it. Of course, that one train's just sitting there. Sounds like there might be an actual train coming. Maybe. And maybe I'm just hearing an echo. I think I'm hearing an echo from that one. But here's the Quinnimant jail. Old jail. I don't know when the last time it was used. I know the Quinnant, USA photo taken in 1997. The roof was still attached. It's starting to cave in, but it wasn't all the way caved in yet. Now this. It's actually caved in right of the way since 1997 photo. You can see all that wood there. I just found that wood may have been removed by people, saving it for the old wood, but I think most of it why the rigs are set so long. Not a whole lot down here. Here in Fayette County. I didn't point out the county I'm in. My home county, Fayette. I've already done a whole lot of videos down here lately. I think a couple of weeks ago I was doing some videos down here. But pals have rotten tires. This will be right in my video though, because it's not really a whole lot of excitement here. That super long train. The engines of that train is set in the front of the train station over a mile away. If they're going up the Piney Creek or Piney River branch line along the Piney River up that way, it's going to be a super long train crossing that trestle. I'll probably go up there later tonight. I think I'm going to go up there later tonight. I think what's going to happen is going to have a cruise I get there later on this evening and park it at the rail yard over at Raleigh, and then Monday split up the 2 smaller trains to take it to the mines up there. I think's the plan. Just gotta be careful where I step here, I could easily fall. But CSX rail yard and some of their equipment